Steve Letarte here from NBC Sports alongside championship crew chief Todd Gordon from the Motor Racing Network. All right, Todd, Fontana, the final race at Fontana didn't disappoint. A great battle where we see Kyle Busch get his 61st career win. But much like every race, there's another story inside the race, and this time it's about the turning point. It wasn't a strategy call. It was simply a great race car driver with a great race car at the right time running down who was a dominant Ross Chastain.
Yeah, definitely. If we looked at it, the first two stages, Ross Chastain looked like he was the car to beat. Drove off the leads. At the end of stage one, I think he might have given up a little bit, but he had really good pace. And we saw after stage two that the 8 car continued to make their car better, and Kyle was able to hang with the 1 car and pressure him all the way up until what ended up being the final pit stop.
Yeah, and that's the key, right? This is what it's looked like. 10 car lengths, 15 car lengths, 20 car lengths, but then the 8 finds something. He can run a little lower. He can find a little cleaner air. Now I think he can bother Chastain. And this was a chess match. This was a duel between two very talented race car drivers, but in the end, Kyle Busch pulled it off. He got to the bottom. He cleared Ross Chastain. That was the pass for the win on the racetrack, but it wasn't that simple. A pit stop still had to ensue, and that is always a challenge at times. So I was concerned. Would Chastain mess it up? Kyle Busch is the best. It was actually the opposite. This is on board with Chastain.
Yeah, if you look at this, really we use Kyle Busch as he's the metric that everybody judges against, right? He gets it all. He's the guy that gets everything out of getting to pit road, and here he doesn't. Actually, Ross gets up almost to his door, right beside him, getting to pit road.
Yeah, but I think this is by design, and here's why. Kyle blocked drivers left because as you look to the left, as we drive by, you're going to see a waving pit sign. Kyle Busch had to come to pit road first. If he allowed Chastain to get to his left side, then the only way to cross lanes is no different than when you wanted to pull in and get a cup of coffee. You got to stand on the brakes, let that guy go by, and then turn left. If you do that, it's game over. So now as we watch the pit stop finish for Chastain, he is hoping to stay to the left side of the 8, unable to do it.
Yeah, if you look at it here, this is great because both sides won. The driver made it happen on the racetrack. Pit crew got just a little bit more and got Kyle clear of the 1 car to exit pit road with clean air.
Yeah, 200 miles per hour truly does come down to a game of inches on and off pit road. And then, listen, you give Kyle Busch the lead with a handful of laps. There's a reason he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, in my opinion. It was an impressive race to watch, as is the entire season, in my opinion. I can't wait for the racing we're going to see all year long, and you can tune in each week on NASCAR channels where Todd and myself are going to break down inside the race and show you what we feel the turning point was.